Hey guys, David here from Softwash. We're going to do a quick little video on the X-Jet. We're going to do a quick little unboxing, show you what's inside, how it works, what it's best used for. So these guys are a chemical injector. They go on the end of your gun, so on the end of this guy. Usually you'll have a 1/4-inch quick connect on there, on your gun. Could be shorter, could be longer. Up to you, and basically it's going to use a Venturi effect, which pulls chemical from a tube, which will be sitting in maybe a 20-litre bucket, 15-litre bucket, and sprays it with the water as you're using your pressure cleaner. So let's have a quick look inside. X-Jet. So these guys are an awesome bit of kit. If you're just starting out, just getting into soft washing, if you're adding soft washing to a pressure cleaning business, or even I know of some people that pretty much their whole business wraps around their soft washing is using an X-Jet without anything else, which is really cool. So let's open her up and we'll show you what's inside. So, got a little tube. I have no idea how long that is. Shall we find out? Let's open this up. Well, my wingspan is about 2 meters. So 2 meters, 4 meters, about 4.5 meters. Strainer on the end so you don't suck up anything that you don't want to go through there. On little valve to stop the flow of chemicals there. So that's your little tube. So that'll drop into your chemicals. Usually it'll be a 15 or a 20-litre bottle of pool chlorine or SH with your choice of soap. This is your X-Jet. So this is an X-Jet number 13. So when you're looking at purchasing an X-Jet, which they are available on the website, you're looking for the number that matches your flow rate of your machine. So this one's for a 4 to 4.5 gallon per minute. Litres per minute would have been a hell of a lot better to be on there in Australia, but it is what it is. I think that goes up to about 17, 19 litres a minute. And then, so the 13 and the 16 are the most popular ones. That'll go up to, I think it's a 19 to 24 litre a minute machine, and there are bigger ones as well. So you've got your, this is the X-Jet M5 twist. So your spray pattern, you can change from quite a wide fan to a very directed fan or a directed hit. So you can get quite up high as well as something a bit more intentional. Simply by twisting that. 1/4-inch quick connect on the end there. So that's what is going to go into your gun. So that's how it's going to sit. It can be good to have a shorter lance than this, makes it a little bit easier to control. And then your tips will go, I believe, in there before putting your hose on. So in the box you will also get that out of the way. Instructions. That's good. We don't need those. We know what we're talking about. X-Jet, you've got your little tip chart. Yep. And all of your tips. I'd recommend getting a small box or something to put them into because they are very easy to lose. Tiny little things. Now, so you've got a bunch of them. So you're pretty much looking at your ratios for the machine. So if we've got a 5 or a 4 gallon machine and we want to use 1 to 10, let's say for argument's sake, you know, that one's going to give us a 1% mixture roughly. Obviously chlorine will die off over time sitting in the sun. So on a 4 gallon machine, 1 to 10 is going to give us about a 1% mixture. So beige one, yeah, nicely color coded. I believe that looks pretty beige. That could also be beige. Don't think it is. So this guy goes in to here, pushes in. It should be a pretty a snug fit. And then, get you out of the way. You will put that over the top there. Okay. So essentially this is basically turning your pressure cleaner into a soft washing machine. So your pressure cleaner is pushing water through here, through the nozzle, and at the same time using an effect called Venturi effect. It's going to pull chemicals up through this line, mix it in with the water, and go out as well. So it's a great way to apply chemicals, even for a driveway. You can get 2.5 to 1. You can get 1.6 to 1 open, so you can actually use it. Anybody know anyone with muscles? Christ. Alrighty, you can actually use it without that as well, or completely wide open, and that'll pull quite a bit. So you have the other end of your X-Jet hose there sitting in a strainer, and you can carry it around like a tub as you're moving around the job. So that is the X-Jet. If you guys have any questions, don't hesitate to let us know. These are available on the website. I believe they are about $428, including GST.